Hey everybody! Chemo update, celebrate recovery update, a little bit of everything update. So I started Taxol today, and I wanted to get you an update on how it's going so far. Way better than the AC chemo. The AC chemo, I think I went over the side effects: constipation, nausea, everything. Like the Neulasta made my body, my spine hurt, not my whole body. That's a side effect. And then you take Claritin. It was rough. That's rough. And I know it'll start good here. So today I'm feeling great, and it'll get worse as I go. They said you'll get more tired. It'll be progressive, but I've already been through the worst. So, sorry, I keep touching my head, but I got a little, it falls out, except like here. This isn't falling back out. This is kind of growing, but this stuff here falls out and then it grows back in. So I got a little peach fuzz. I haven't lost my eyebrows. I have lost these bushy bad boys are here to stay, I think. I could be wrong. Watch, I'm going to say it. I'm going to proclaim it because I proclaimed that I might not lose my hair on Facebook. I was like, I don't think I'm going to lose. And then the next day it started falling out. So I think that's all I have to do is say it out loud. It's going to happen. So these bushy bad boys, they're here to stay, I think. I could be wrong. I could be a liar. Let's see. They have fallen out a little bit. This is not as bushy as they were. I am not an eyebrow waxer. I don't know. Maybe if you ladies have suggestion on that, because when I did used to go, that they would break out here and here, and it wouldn't be for a couple of days. It would be for like a couple of weeks. So, I've heard of threading. I don't know. We'll worry about that after the cancer's done with. Maybe I'll try that. But if you have some just suggestions about that, feel free to leave me a comment. Type them up. So how do I stay positive? I'm not gonna lie. I'm suffering with cancer in a pandemic while I'm homeschooling my children. I'm not home. They're virtual learning, but let's face it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have little people, my youngest is 9. He's not even little people. I don't know how these people that have preschoolers are doing it. I don't know how you guys who have kindergartners are doing it. And I've always been the let's educate my children. My 11-year-old knows how to replace a sink faucet. He knows how to run an electrical socket. Not a socket, an outlet. He knows how to do stuff like that because I teach him how to do things, life things. So I'm all for education, but this is not the time, sis, because I'm helping him with virtual school. My 11-year-old, he's kind of self-sufficient. I'm just like, hey, you got missing assignments, you better get those handed in. And he's like, I'm on it. My 9-year-old, I need to be after him. Like, I need to be like, yep, time to log in class. This is forever gonna be on social media. Sorry, G. So he's a little bit of a genius. I didn't know whether to be mad or happy or give him a job in advertising because he's creative. But that young one, the week before Christmas, had decided to screenshot a Zoom class, or he got it off the internet. So I have been going down and I'm checking on him and whatever. And that little guy, I thought he was good, and he was making all his classes, and his teachers are great, but I think they don't notify me because they know I'm going through cancer, because I did tell them, because he has been acting out because of the pandemic. I don't think it's because of cancer, because I got diagnosed with cancer in August. He's been acting out since March, and it's like I can't, I could take him to counseling, but I kind of feel like, let's expose him to more germs. Yeah, like let's see if we can get through this first. Anyway, he was putting that up instead of attending his classes. So I emailed his teachers. That kid, he's gonna be it's just funny. It's funny, and it's Gabriel, do your work at the same time. So that's totally something I would have done if we did have computers when I was in school, but they were like the big ones where you're like playing Oregon Trail on it. So it's not like it is today. So that was interesting. So it's things like that. I have to be on him, and I'm working, because could I not work? I'm sure I could not work. I'm sure there's a way. but I'm gonna go crazy. I have a company to run. I own a bookkeeping company. I have the company to run. I enjoy what I do. That's why I do it. It's less work and it's more something that I like to do. And I feel like this is something I could do. And even when I retire, keep doing it. But, and we're in the middle of a pandemic, so I can't go out. I can't go to the many places that I like to go. I do go to Celebrate Recovery, I'm not gonna lie. Small group, social distancing, masks. We sit apart from everybody far enough that that whole droplet thingy doesn't get on. And if you're here to give me a speech about how I shouldn't do that, then keep scrolling. I'm not the one, sis, because I ain't gonna listen to you because I'm an adult. My doctor said I can't go out, just don't stay too long, wear a mask, socially distance, because I also have to worry about my mental health and my relationship with Jesus, because that is key. My relationship with Jesus has been the number one factor in my positivity. And I do have some down times. I have felt a little bit down. I tell my doctors, you know what? Yeah, I feel a little bit, but we're also in the middle of a pandemic, and I might have a little bit of this thing we call cancer and going through chemo. So I'm going through a lot. So if that wasn't the case, if I didn't have some emotions about that, that's when I would be worried. Then I would be like, tell my doctors, okay, there's a problem. But I also know that God is in control. God is in control over this pandemic. God is in control over who the president is. God is in control of all of it. God is in control of my cancer. And I just try not to dwell on it, and I just try to take comfort in that. I did notice, I'm going to recommend Kirk Cameron on Facebook. I'm done boycotting Facebook. I also have, should add that to I call him recovering alcoholic, shopaholic, workaholic. That's a big one. Oh my gosh, that feel like, I'm not saying God gave me cancer or nothing. I'm just saying I feel like God's using this to teach me not to be a workaholic, because I could put in some hours. Like there was times, I got some stories about that. So I feel like this is a good opportunity for me to use this. But that Kirk Cameron on Facebook is doing like a 100-day revival. So I recommend that, because that's kind of, I logged in there this week. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I've been watching those. That's awesome. He's doing a campfire. Plus I want to go out and do campfire. Maybe I should. I mean, it's kind of gloomy out, but I feel like it was like 34 degrees earlier. I feel like I could do a campfire. Maybe I'll do that. Sorry, now I'm rambling. Rein it in, Faylene. My videos are too long. So that has really helped, having a relationship with God, studying the Bible, watching things like the Kirk Cameron when because I've noticed when I'm tired, I'm having a hard time reading, just because I gotta concentrate, and I wear glasses, but they keep fogging up all the time because of these stupid masks. I can't wait for these masks to be over with. So I haven't been wearing them, so I need to get back to that. But actually, listening does help. Playing Christian music. I listen to K-Love. I am not being paid to say any of this, by the way. These are not sponsored. So do K-Love on your, I don't remember the app, iHeartRadio app. You can say, Alexa, play K-Love, and she will play it, if you have that app downloaded. So that really helps. My friends send me, I have one friend in particular that she sends me Bible verses. I have a couple of them. That really helps. That just staying connected with God. And I will probably do a separate video on Celebrate Recovery, because I was going to throw that in there too, and why it's important to go. So I'll do a separate video on that, and I'll post that as well. Staying connected with God is key in this pandemic. I don't think it's so much about the cancer. I think it's about the social isolation that I have to go through because of the pandemic. That is really getting to me, because I'm a social being. I'd like to think I'm an introvert, but that is wrong. I am not an introvert. So we have got to figure out something. Super Bowl, maybe I'll see if my sister-in-law wants to house party or something, because or even like some other family members for Super Bowl, because like I feel like that's the hardest thing, is that and I gotta be okay with my house being a mess. I don't have the energy to clean, and I got better things to do with my life. I have been walking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I feel like I could probably walk tomorrow, depending on how I feel, because I feel pretty good. Starting weightlifting. So you would think that would tire me out, and it does a little bit, but I feel like it actually gives me more energy to do that. I feel like I'm worse off because I haven't worked out since before the surgery, because I don't know. You can go to the gym. Gyms are open in Michigan, but then you have to wear a mask, and that's not. Yeah, that's funny. That's not gonna happen. It's just not. I cannot work out and wear a mask. I have to be able to breathe at some point. So there's that. I got a Bowflex. So actually, the gym membership's just an excuse. I have a Bowflex, so I could do that. I am doing that, but you know. So doing those things actually does help with the cancer. So now that I am rambling, let me know if there's anything that you want to know about my cancer treatments, like any questions you have. I can make a short video to answer them, and let you know what my experience is like. If there's anything you don't, maybe you're going through this, maybe you want to talk to me about it. By all means, talk to me. Let me know. All right. Take care. Thanks.